header, I go back to VS Code, I will create the major div and I call it container. I give it a class container. And inside it, I will create two divs which are on the same level. That is the first div, I will call it cont1. And the second div, I will call it cont2. Perfect, we now have our divs. In our first div, it's where we shall put the logo. That is in a paragraph, I will call it it's work #7 9 p.m. Then in the second div, we have our three tags. That is the anchor tags. We can call them anchor tags that shall link us to the next pages. And since we have three of them, I will duplicate it, form three tags. And the first tag has the home link. Then the next tag has login. And the last tag has register. That is the data that we have in our head file or in our header of our project, which is this one. Now we can go into the styling and we design our home page, that is specifically our header. So if we navigate back to style.css, remember, if you want to connect the two, home.html and style.css, you have to first link the two. That is by, we shall go here in the header, in the head section of our HTML file, and we shall write link. Then we shall link this style sheet to this section by calling its name, that is style.css. As I've put, perfect. Then after linking it, I will Ctrl save. Then we shall go to the style.css and we shall call our class here. We give it a class name, container, and as we said, that in case you are using a class name, you start with a dot, then you put that class name and you give your style that you want to give. So these two divs that we have inside our container, first of all, we shall display them flex. Perfect. Thereafter displaying them flex, we shall justify content and we shall give it space between. Then after justifying content space between, we can give it a color of purple. Yeah, then after that, I can now, let me save. I go back to my home page. I get this, the second div, because it has three things inside it, which they also need to be linked to different, aligned very well. So I will come here and I put .cont2. I will display them, breaks, yes. And I will justify them. We'll say justify content. No, let me not justify them. Let me first display them flex, Ctrl save, and if we can go back to our desktop and we try to open what we've created in Chrome, we can see what we have done so far. So it has been here and it has displayed flex. So now we can give it a background color. We can give it a background color of purple, and I will change my color of the words to be, is it black or white? Let's check in the final output that we need. It is white. White, perfect. So here I will say text decoration. none. Why do I put text decoration? I don't want it to to leave this underlining that we had. Oops. Let me refresh. Perfect. Text decoration none, but these words I want to give them a color. Color. I will say white, not wheat, but white. Perfect. Control save. Refresh. Oops. Okay. Okay. So I will come here. It is an anchor tag. So I will say, if I go to my style.css, I will say .cont2 anchor tag, and I give it color white. Perfect. It has displayed. So I want to give them some padding so that I can appear in the middle. Maybe padding top 5 pixels. Refresh. Make it maybe 8. I refresh. Perfect. Let me try make this padding appear everywhere, like there. So after giving it a padding, I will also give the anchor tags a padding of something like 5 pixels, and I refresh. Perfect. Our header is now finished. I will style the entire page by giving it a margin 0. I will say margin 0 pixels. Control save. Perfect. If we check on our final, let me add it a height of the container. Make it 3 rem. Oops, size have I given it? As remain 3 rem is small. If I say 4 centimeters, let me try different thing. This is big. I can give it 2 centimeters, something like this. Yes. I want to give padding to this one so it can also appear somewhere in the middle. So in HTML we had called it cont1. So I will come here and I say .cont1 padding. I give it 8 pixel. Refresh. Perfect. So we shall now create now this body of our home page, whereby we have a heading and some 2 paragraphs, some horizontal lines somewhere in the middle, and a button of read more, which is not clickable. So I will come here in my home.html. I finished this first div. I will create another div and I call it body. Inside that div, I will create a heading that is, I call it h1, and I will say it is a login project. Login project. Then I will create this sentence, this paragraph after heading. Perfect. After creating the paragraph, I will put a break or a horizontal line a horizontal line. Yes, perfect. Then after a horizontal line, we shall put this statement, then followed by a button of learn more. Shall put this paragraph, then after we shall put a button of learn more. That is the HTML that we have to write in this section or in the body of our project of the home page. Now we can go and we style it. So we get this class that we've given it here as body. I copy it and I will bring it here dot body. We shall give it a background color. I can give it blue. Perfect. Then after giving it a background color, I give it margin. Say margin 20%. Margin 30 pixels. Let's see the output. Yes, it's trying to come out. I will give it a height so that I give it a padding of 10 pixels. Padding of 10 pixels. Perfect. It's coming out. Then I will give my words a color. Color of white. And I will get my paragraphs and I give them padding of 10 pixels. It's coming out. After giving them a color, I get my button. And I give it margin left of 20 pixels. And I say color. Let's put green. Let's see. Okay. I can give it a color of white and the background color of purple. I don't want to go beyond the colors that I've just used. I can give it a padding of 5 pixels. Perfect. If we compare with this one, we are almost there. And that is what we needed for our home page. What we create, where we shall start from, is that if you click on this one, it should take you